Man, one more time for the po folk, man. For folk like me, the po folk, man. In the cheap seats, AT&T won't do my service right, man. I don't know. Welcome back to the channel. Part two. Part one got chopped and screwed. I don't know what happened. Drop service. I'm in Butte, Montana, so anything might drop. I'm in the middle of nowhere. We back. Give me one in the comment. We doing all right, baby. We got that thing working like it's supposed to be working. So I can finish. Okay, we're gonna finish up talking about these ramps and stuff. We're gonna get yes, sir. We're gonna try our best. Yeah, man. I think I should go to Verizon though, to be honest with you. I've been saying it for years. I used to use them when I worked for the for Dish Network. They used to use them for our instant messages. They usually work anywhere. So I don't know. In the comment, who y'all think better, AT&T or Verizon? Comment. Kill a little bit of time until we can get our majority of our people back in here and we gonna finish up on these rounds. What y'all think better, man? AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, shit, Straight Talk. What y'all like? What y'all use? I know I go everywhere. Boy, Verizon starting. Ooh, neither better. Miss S Mississippi said, neither is better. I kind of agree. I feel like they all bouncing off the same satellites anyway. But hey, that's another story for another day. Mark, boy, Marquis said, T-Mobile is trash. I concur. I ain't never had T-Mobile. I got some folks that have been on the road with me before that had that. Miss said she with AT&T and T-Mobile. She got two phone, one for the club and one for the hoe. Oh, Miss AT, what you doing with both of them? What you gotta do both of them? Got some shit to tell us? You got something to tell us? You want to tell us something? Hey, you got something you need to let us know about? All right, man. So we back up in here. T-Mobile for business. Why you don't trust the business to the T-Mobile phone? I'd have said I'm with AT&T and Verizon and trust the business just about to either one of them, but I probably trust the business more to Verizon. I don't know. Let's see. I seen a truck and trailer on fire this morning. I'm gonna send you a video. What you think happened? Okay, yeah, shoot that to me, man. Y'all wanna holler at me sometime, man. I am on Instagram. Hasha Haven. I don't be in the DM like I supposed to be, but I check it from time to time. I don't live on social media. I just fuck around here. You feel me? I just fuck around here from time to time. I did what I do. It's my thing. It's my thing. Yep. The business of trucking, not the marketing of trucking. That's another discussion for another day. Why don't you pull RGN? Good question. The typical RGN trailer, even in the what I call one of the lightest configuration, which would be about a 25 ton, you go 35 ton, 45, 55 ton. What roughly put me sitting at about 45,000 pounds empty, which will only leave um about 35,000 pounds. And like I said, some of those trailers are even heavier than that. So you put yourself at 35, 45, 45, 47,000 pounds empty. You could only put like 30,000 pounds of payload on there without a permit for going over 80. So, RGN, you see people haul loads on RGN sometimes, it's the best they could do for a backhaul. That thing is meant for heavy equipment at all times and at all costs. That's a very expensive trailer that makes you weight limited on a daily basis. Like even people that have a 55-ton trailer could never put 55 tons on it because first of all, it doesn't have the amount of axles to support 55 tons of weight. It's just a beam rating because that trailer is actually used in combination with Stingers, Jeeps, and other apparatus to move or convey heavy equipment. So I don't pull no RGN because even when you empty, you weigh almost 50,000 pounds. Okay. We're gonna get back to that. No clever name. This is what I'm finna say, and this is part of the system. This is part 6. Now the steak pockets was part 5. So we got a, hold on, let's go turn it around. We got a set of ramps over here. That's part 1 of 6. The center support, 2 of 6. Same thing on the other side, which would be 4 of 6. In the toolbox back there, we got the steak pocket attachment points that fit inside of here that allow you to lock a ramp in the vertical position, perpendicular to the deck in a vertical fashion, all the way across. So that's part 5. Now, like, ain't nothing left. You got ramps, you got low levels. What's left? Part 6. Part 6 is actually the actual storage and placement of the ramps. Different companies do them different ways, but this is something that no one else is going to tell you in most cases about these ramps. They make carriers that are part of the system. As you can see, that right there is bolted to the frame. That apparatus holds that center support, and it's holding it. This apparatus right here does not bolt to the frame. It's actually suspended. Look at that. It's suspended on the cross members by a hanging piece. So it's not bolted into the frame, it's not welded to the frame, and it does not impede these 45-degree cross members right there. I'm gonna go back here while we still got a little more light so you can see this from another angle. It's clamped to the cross member. This side of the trailer go up on here, the cross members go that way. It's clamped using a system. It's a system. It doesn't even touch the main beam. So we're not drilling into or welding on the main aluminum beam. But the bigger consideration is when you order these, they're going to ask you, do you have outriggers or coil package or supports? These supports right here, a lot of ramp systems want you to remove these supports. As you can see, look in there. It ain't a lot of light, but that support is still in there. See that 45-degree angle? That support is still in there. That's that same support. That's that same support. Those supports are very critical in the coil package of this trailer. This creates a problem because most people don't specify that their trailer has these supports and that the beam is aluminum, and that when you weld an aluminum beam, you take the tensile strength from 55,000 psi on a T6 aluminum down to 5,500 psi in that particular area. That's why I don't do trailers such as, I ain't hating on them, trailers such as these that got that beam welded right there. That's not a high tension, high stress spot. So they welded in a good spot. That's smart. This is together. That's still 55 where that beam is welded. It's 5,500 psi. And even if you come back and heat treat it, it's still aluminum. You've annealed it. It's never going to be strong as it was, as if it came off the billet. So we're going to keep everything solid. We're going to keep heat out of the beam. And we're not going to try to weld nothing like them clown did on my homeboy trailer the other week when y'all watched that video. But this is part 6 of this system. This allows the ramps engineered to be stored where they're tucked under the rub rail, inside the rub rail, contained. Watch this now. This the big part. And no lower than the frame. You see the frame? That's the bottom lip of the frame. That's the support. That's the landing gear. That's the leg. Let's back up. Landing gear, leg. Ramps, Landing gear, leg. Let's look at it. Let's get that angle right. Now that's the landing gear as far as it can go. But in the quest of doing this, you don't want to lose ground clearance. We didn't. We really didn't. We didn't. And by being engineered to be clamped under the main supports of the trailer, we leave enough room for our sliding winches to clear. Now, mind you, you may have to unravel a little bit of your stuff to clear this hump right here as you slide across. Small price to pay. They fit, everything's still sliding, everything's still 100. Ain't nothing in the way of nothing. Look at that. Everything thought out. Look at that. Everything thought out. Thought out. And that's what happens when you spend your $7,000 to $8,000 on you some ramps that's really meant for what you do and really meant for the equipment it's about to be mounted on. Don't just call them folks and say send me some 23,000 pound heavy duty ramps, and don't tell them if you got a steel frame, aluminum frame, supports, no supports. Some trailers ain't got no supports. Some trailers don't have no supports. Some trailers you have to drill into the beam. Some trailers you don't. So, like I said, that was just a quick little tutorial, little explanation on the ramps and how they mount onto the trailer. You might not see that too many places, but like I said, they actually clamp. They're clamped to that support beam. That's that support beam that's going straight up and down right there to this piece right here. And there's a sandwich effect going on. Has a whole lot of grade A hardware to keep this stuff on there. Cause like I said, it weigh about 900 pounds. And inside the system might be part 7 and 8 right here. At part 7, you got to take these to your favorite aluminum welder and have them either welded or bolted or however you want to do it. We elected to have these permanently, professionally roll dime TIG welded. You say roll dime? Go back here and look at it one more time, cause y'all know I ain't with this shit. If it ain't right, y'all get this back. People, them. That's a factory well. That's they well. Hold on. That's a factory well stacked on top of factory and theirs. Came across and that boy, what that is? Hey, what Neil at? Neil ain't on the live, is? What that is, Neil? What them wells look like, Neil? It look like them dimes laying down on each other. Roll dimes, as they say. Them dime pieces. Them dime pieces. Oh, them dime pieces, them dime pieces, boy, pretty. But that's what you want to see. Brick still on here, look cute. Everything. All right, now, last but not least, I'm going to just take y'all a little bit on what's going on tomorrow. We're going to get some of these. We're going to get the pods. I think I'm getting 3 of them. Uh, Maybe big like this, maybe not. Maybe not. But I just say the big one is about 15, 16 feet long. We'll say 16 feet. Top deck is about 11. So 16 feet going on 11, you have 5 feet overhang. Now you could overhang some off the front, split it. You put a couple feet or 3 feet over the front, couple feet, 3 feet over the back, not have to even use a load leveler. But to just keep it in the confines of the trailer, you can start right here. And we're going to use part number 5 of the system that fits inside of the stake pockets to put a load leveler right here, because this container, being as long as it is going to hang off probably about to here, roughly about there. So basically this whole space, there will be a container right here, load leveler here, next container. Boom, on the lower deck. Uh, I'm not gonna critique this load, but what I'm gonna say here, what I'm gonna say, it's a kind of conflicting loading situation because these pieces are over 10 feet. So every 10 feet you need a strap, so that requires two. Depending on the weight of each one of them, they're less than 10,000 pounds, probably less than 10,000 pounds a piece. You need two. Up front, you got two on that one, two on that one, two on that one, two on that one. Collectively, this is about probably 30,000, 35,000 pounds, maybe 40, maybe 40. And you got eight straps, 5,000 pound, 5,500 pound strap. So it's absolutely legal. It looks good. You got two straps on each one of them. Not a problem in the world. No DOT in the world gonna say nothing about it. I got one thing I like to do with these, just because surface area creates traction. Traction creates stability of the load, and it creates the load from moving as much forward and backward during acceleration and braking. I would like to see, and I'm probably gonna, ain't no probably in it. I'm looking through there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Run a chain through that one and hook it up here. So it's keeping it from coming off the back, sliding this way with one chain, and that one unit in the front, put a chain through it to keep it from going forward. Because in the event of a panic stop, I see you, CB baby. Hey, CB boy, I will probably be getting up with you sometime tomorrow evening. I know I got two in front of you. More definitely, I know I got two in front of you. So yeah, tomorrow evening, probably at the latest. I know I got to get up and start cracking on them in the morning. I just felt like it was too late. I'm dealing with a little sunlight left over, but most of y'all it's 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. So I ain't want to start be calling nobody like this. But today I really didn't get a lot of consultation, did, because it was some driving that takes a hell of a lot of high level concentration. I've been on I-90 most all day today. I started out on 25 in Colorado and came up I-90. Most definitely, man. CB, hey man, appreciate you. Marquis, hey man, appreciate you, bro. Y'all hit the like button. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Sure ain't gonna cost you nothing. If you're new to the live, don't forget to subscribe, like and subscribe. But yeah, like I say, with this one right here, I like I say, that's a personal preference. This is DOT compliant as hell. Ain't nothing wrong with this. What going on, Tanner? Ain't not a thing wrong with it. I just like to do a little extra. That's why I say, even with this space right here, a lot of folk would have just put one strap on this, just like they did that one and that one. But that's the end of a continuous load. That's the end of it. And get what? This is the beginning of a whole nother load because of this gap. Now, it's a DOT officer will look over that because they'll be like, man, if this one goes to the back, you have a two on this one, will stop it. But the law said continuous. Uh, we gonna go what the books say. The books say continuous. So that thing started right there. They continued. They bumped into each other to right there, and it failed to continue. It was to be continued, but it was failed to continue. So that's what happened. And one thing about it, I say this: I've been riding with these bricks over 1,500 miles, and I really look at how that stack doing, man. Look how they thing budging. See, that's why you run your netting, man. That's why you run that netting and all that stuff. You can't play no game with it because over the course of time and miles and winds and all these vibration stuff move. You want all this stuff to be contained. See what I'm saying? And that brick, it got too much weight on it to slip out. But if a piece crack, it fly. We ain't trying to buy no windshield. You feel me? All this stuff still tight, still tight. But at the same time, it moves. Look at that bulge on there. It moves. This stuff ain't, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Y'all think the netting is a good idea? Y'all think y'all want to go to Home Depot, Harbor Freight somewhere and buy y'all 50 foot of it before you start running these bricks and masonry blocks and all this good old crumbled up gravel and different stuff they be trying to put on palletized stuff? Y'all might want to do that. But like I said, tomorrow we're gonna come back here. I'm gonna show y'all about moving these pods with a step deck. This is usually a flatbed only load. Only way you really could do it is if you have 4 ramps that you can stack, enough dunnage that you can stack, and I doubt that you have that much dunnage that's gonna be stable. But yeah, basically the only way you could do these successfully on a 48-foot step. You might could do it on a 53-foot step, but on a 48-foot step, the only way you can really do these successfully is with a low level ramps type system. So, like I said, man, I appreciate y'all come holler at me. I just wanted to holler at y'all for a hot second. Put out a little couple short video, man. In a little while, y'all stay tuned for that. Just quick was I put together out here on the road. I ain't really edited too much, nothing, just stuff that was going on at the time, and I felt like it was pertinent. So I'm gonna hit y'all with the what it do. Like I said, y'all be blessed. Y'all keep checking out the channel, man. Hey, y'all keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for that old Beard Road Master. Y'all keep an eye out for that Road Master, that raffle coming soon. I get back to the house. We're gonna be easing that vehicle over there to the performance transmission shop. I already got a performance transmission for it. We're gonna get that swapped out. We really want them to go through it right quick. I just want to make sure everything is what it's supposed to be in that transmission, which I really got confidence that it is, but ain't nothing like knowing. So instead of just swapping, we're gonna let them break that one down uh and inspect it. Probably put a new set of clutches in it or something, just to freshen it up. Just since you opened it, you might as well put a new kit in it. And man, congratulations, Tilner. Hey, y'all throw Tilner. Man, y'all throw Tilner a thumbs up and a one. And y'all holler at Tilner, man. Tell that man congratulations, y'all, man. He rolling up on the end of his first year on his authority, time to renew his insurance. That mean you been doing something right. You might not been doing everything right, goddamn me, but if you made it to the next year, boy, you did something right. If you ain't did nothing but learn how to dodge a whole lot of bullets, boy, you did something right. Now, hey man, I applaud, I salute. I just paid mine and on operator with me, paid theirs on the renewal of the policy last Friday. Yeah, the other day, shit. We headed into year number 4. Uh from a quarter ounce in a dream. Like I say, and like I said, all praise be to the Lord. All praise be to the Lord God, my family, my friends, everybody that supported, everybody that told me I couldn't do it, everybody that told me it wasn't gonna act right with that little truck and the shit wasn't gonna be right, man. You all keep saying though, as much that you were doing, you might well keep on doing what you doing. I appreciate you. I sure do. Tanner, quarter ounce of dream, baby. Yeah, for all those that, what I'm saying, helped along the way, had an encouraging word, tried to help lend a helping hand, had some finances, cause shit, I take investments in everything, you know what I'm saying? So I got a little investment thing go on with no enterprise. And some of y'all do better for what y'all doing out there to get out the truck, sell the truck, and just give me your money and have a high yield return on the investment. A whole lot of folk in trucking in YouTube would have did better just to hand me their money. Y'all don't believe they do it. There's a lot of folk that handed me their money and get what? They winning. If they winning, yeah, they winning. Because they hand the right one their money. There's a whole lot of folk hand the wrong person their money and the wrong people their money and got talked to and webinared out for a goddamn hour or two and ain't made no money since. They did nothing but lost some money. Get what? You could send me those $6,000 just 9 or 10 back damn near on some real shit. I'm just be honest with y'all, man. It's a hellified game out here. And for it to be lasting this long and come from, like I said, nothing, man. All praise be unto God for real. And I'm up here right now in the same part of the country that damn near took my life in a high shot. I'm talking about damn near killed me. Up here laying in the snow, chaining ties, in and out of the truck, under the truck, chaining, unchained, chaining, unchained, chaining, unchained. Come to find out I'm allergic to sulfur and chloride. The main shit I'm laying in up here in the snow, chaining and unchaining, chaining and unchaining for to feed my folk, for to pay these bills, for to keep this train rolling. So get what? There's a whole lot of cap shit folks be talking about they got their hot shot, their trucking. Shit really about life. Tell it to your mammy. You gotta tell it to somebody that gonna believe it and love you enough to go along with the bullshit, cause I know better. See, one thing you can't tell a person that know better, it ain't hard, it's hard to tell a person that know better the way. I'm right back up here again, once again, showing y'all the way. Get what? I showed y'all how to get the short way, the long way, non-CDL, CDL, 28-foot trailer, 35-foot trailer, 48-foot trailer, step deck, sleeping in a goddamn, man, come on, man. And yet again, I'm showing y'all that knowing what you worth, knowing how to charge, time over everything, and these miles, gonna calculate. I'm on a hell of a run right now. I got my loan secured for the mile. We over 6,000. I don't know, it's 63 or 67. I gotta go check the paperwork. It's 63 or 67, and I know there were 81. So we'll just say 6 and 8, like running mates. What that is? Anybody do the math? Put it in the comment. What's 6 plus 8, y'all? I done went off the wall retarded. I don't know what 6 plus 8. Y'all know I can't count like the rest of the owner operator. I can't count. What 6 plus 8 is in the comment, y'all? For all y'all mathematicians, what 6 plus 8 is, y'all? Anybody? 6 plus 8? Wait a minute. 14. Miss Stacey M. You're a mathematician, ain't it? Goddamn me. Yeah, 14. So get what? Me and baby doll left the crib Tuesday. Ease up here. Could have dropped out today. I ain't gonna even lie. I lollygagged a little bit, but I'm with baby doll and I don't move like I move by myself with baby doll because baby doll a little too delicate to be snatching around on that road like I be snatching around on that road. I keep that driver door closed, y'all. I was sitting in that truck for them first 7.5 hours to take my 8 hour break and then run the whole 10.75. Yeah, I rock, but I don't rock like that with baby doll, cause baby doll that ain't, you know what I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about that, and then we gonna say that load that we got for tomorrow going back down, that'll be off by Monday evening. At the latest. I'm shooting for Monday morning. I'm gonna run on recap. See, y'all know nothing about that. Y'all get y'all logbook game together. Run me some recap, which is good paper daper. Oh, good old paper labor. Good old paper loggy. That goddamn coloring book. They gonna use it right. See, I know how to use that coloring book. And then when they get the load and they get the fumbling around the mind, keep me in one spot 3 hours. I'm gonna use that coloring book on there, go into sleep for 3 hours and stop the clock. Pause right there. Pause. Man, I ain't know they had no mosquitoes in Montana. They must brought these from Louisiana, Mississippi somewhere. I ain't know they had mosquitoes in Montana. Shit, I thought it get too cold up here for mosquitoes. All right. Damn. Well, 14. So get what? We'll have that done. So we'll say from a Tuesday to a Monday. From a Tuesday to a Monday, we're gonna do 14. And I'm gonna be in San Antonio, and I still gotta go. Ooh, who is that? Who is that? Ah, baby doll, y'all. Oh, try to sneak through a way. Ah, in the shadow. That goddamn baby doll right there, y'all. Slipped through there. Yeah, over there by the track area. Took our run. Hey, you outside the truck running around this truck stop all these axe murderers and shit. Yeah, man, a mosquito bite, man. God damn, that's a big old mosquito emoji. I ain't know they had a mosquito emoji. Boy, you went found that. Yeah, they out here though. Yeah, you do count money, Miss Big Hey, Miss Sexy LML, you do count. You count well. But yeah, that was going on by Monday evening at the lady, maybe 2 in the morning at the super lady, but I'm shooting for Monday. And like I say, I be in San Antonio then. And bam bam, shit, you know I gotta get home from San Antonio. You might well count that for another 3 to 4 band on some shit, some light shit. So we try to make a round robin and make a whole circle from the house out and back anywhere 15 to 20,000 dollars and be back in the house by Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. You feel me? So that's a 7 day week. Most people sitting still. I took advantage of all that, and I'm gonna use my weekend for a drive. You feel me? And I'm finna come down the mountain looking like that tomorrow with the low leveler. Don't weigh nothing. You think I'm finna be killing my truck and burning up Ray trying to get back over there? This is enough. Y'all tell me, hey, this 47.5. They allow you 20,000 pounds on each one of your spread axles, and both of them are over 19. Cause I got the load set back some. I just wanted to make sure everything was everything. Take a little weight off my drive and just make it a little bit easy on the truck when I talk about pivoting these turns and these tight spots and stuff that I be going to. So I set the load back 5 feet and put the majority of the weight back here on the trailer, and I did it phenomenally, might I add, perfectly. It was 19.4 on the front axle, 19.6 on the back axle, and they was looking at me like, boy, we won't get you so bad, but we just can't. I know you can't. I know it. But like I said, man, it was great having y'all. This part two. We got a chance to go through the ramps and everything. And tomorrow we'll do the low levelers. And we're gonna keep on trucking, man. We up there in our Idaho. And we're gonna slide 40 something miles from the spot in Idaho. Uh and go right on over there to Spokane, Spokane, Washington. And one more thing. One more thing. For all you folks that think I'm just a back and forth Mississippi dude, Birmingham, I have ran every state in America except California. Listen to me. I'd have been to Oregon. I'd have been to Braintree, Vermont. Now I looked that up. That ain't no major city in Vermont. Just no Braintree is a city that I've dropped off at before in Vermont. You know what I'm saying? Massachusetts, Vermont, all that Delaware, Upper Michigan, all Ann Arbor, and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The one where Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota. I'm in Montana right now. I'm be in Idaho tomorrow. I'll be in Washington State tomorrow also. Where else you want me to go? For all your gurus sitting behind your desk every day, make videos and driving your yachts and your boats, talk about trucking, because you know how to multiply a fleet. Where you want me to go? Where y'all want me to go? Where else y'all want me to go? You looking at a young man that did 1,000,000 miles. 1,000,000. Hold up. That fool, no cap now. This ain't no cap. Look me dead in my eye. No, I'm dead serious. 1,000,000 miles out here in front of y'all face. If they ain't saying something, I don't know what it is. Ain't no way I could do this shit over 1,000,000 miles wrong and still keep doing it by myself. Somebody gonna have to understand this in a little while. I built this company from zero, from nothing. It was me and two more guys. One of the guys didn't make it long with John stayed in the army, and the other guy, he ran with me the best of his ability. We ran a whole damn year together, and he just wasn't physically able to do it. He didn't cop out or nothing. This man I'm talking about laid to the end. We slept a truck together and everything. He just wasn't physically able. His body wouldn't let him do it. He still want to do it. Man, if the man could get in a Peterbilt and not fucking situation up, he'll do it right now. That's my dog. Both of them still my dog. But at the same time, they wasn't built up off nobody else shit. They wasn't built up off no bank finance. They wasn't nothing but some hustle. So real life hustle and willing to understand one of the biggest tips I can give anybody in hot shot. Until you have a level of direct customers and some experience up under your belt, hot shot don't have a lane. You get the most you can get to go where you go, to go where you feel you need to go. Ain't no lane until you get a customer that say I go from here to here, or you get a group of customers that allow you to bang, 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 bang in a circle or in a general area. Then you got a lane that you run, but that come from experience and time. But when you first come up out here, you better understand it. When you get out here, you stay out here for a long time. You better get it in your head that this is a service industry. All that my way shit, when these folks tell you to track the load and all that shit, you want to act like you a buffoon with your phone and shit. Don't be surprised if they don't pay your crazy ass. Huh? This a service industry. When you agree on the rate card that you're gonna be there Tuesday and you pull up Wednesday or Thursday, don't be mad if they deduct two, three, four, $500 from their load. Don't feel fucked up about it. It's you. If you out here and every day you mess around and you can't read the instructions on your BOLs or you can't read the instructions on your Raycons and you cause damage or you secure a product incorrectly and the shipper takes a picture of it, like my guy, get what? On operator day, Devon, he sent me a picture of some tractors. They had straps on them. I didn't question it because I know him. He does stuff real meticulous and safe. But I was like, in my mind, like I wouldn't have just strapped that. I'd have chained that because that got wheels on it. But little do you know, just like with the forklifts I used to carry, the green forklifts, y'all go back in the channel, y'all see them. The green forklifts could not use chains. Those things are pristine. They're custom painted, powder coated. You can't scratch them. Straps only. And you can't run the load if you're gonna chain it. They will make you take that shit off your truck. So get what? The customer sitting there, the shipper sitting there, and they want a strap. They want picture verification that you left with a strap, and there's not one scratch on it, and that's how they gonna get it. And get what? You just make sure when you strap and do everything, it's secure for you. Yeah, Victor Lab trying to say, yo, been out here for 90 days, and exactly what you said, dispatchers are not your friend. Most of them people don't know what the fuck they doing, bro. Don't let them people waste your goddamn time. For real. And if it ain't the person that you calling on the phone that you believe in, okay, you see me. You see me on YouTube. You see me. I'm right here. You see what I be doing. I go live a lot, but I ain't just going live. I'm going live out here in this shit. Steady doing it. Okay, now you see me on YouTube. Check how you see me on YouTube and you call me. I might got a couple partners that I know that fuck with trucks, that dispatch, that make it help you. I don't really do that. Even if I know some people that fuck around with it, I don't do that because I can't vouch up on something that's gonna put your family livelihood in jeopardy on my name on something I can't control. You feel me? So if you call me about some dispatching, I ain't recommend damn motherfucker. If you end up getting me, I can vouch for me. I can stand on what I say. I can stand up on what I do. I stand up on how I move. And I'm gonna move your truck the way I move my truck. Ain't nobody that I know move truck like I move truck. So why the fuck I'm gonna vouch for somebody, send you over there and let you put your bill money, your time, effort, and everything you doing with these trucks in somebody's hand, and I ain't seen them perform. And even if I have seen them perform, I still can't vouch for it because get what? At the end of the day, I'm telling you that this man could do something that he might not have time. He might be capable, but he ain't got time. But he take you on as a client and he dispatch and he do a half-ass job because he trying to dispatch 6, 7 trucks by himself. And all of them going in a different direction, all of them different kind of cargo, all of them got different weight limits, all of them different kind of equipment. So that's pushing him and five, six, seven different kind of ways every day, and he can't really keep up with your one little small high shot that pulling, 35, 45, 55, 6,500 a week when he got motherfucker pulling these right here that going in and out for 8, 9 days and coming back $20,000. Can you dig? Can you pick? Is you picking up what I'm putting down? I had that come up in a consultation a little while ago about some dispatching. Man, there you go. There you go. Mrs. MMA. I tell you, our dispatch ain't bad. But at the same time, they gotta have the time in it and to been the scene, the scenario, and they have to program their mind to think like the person that's driving this truck. If you don't know nothing about this, or you can't put enough time in to learn how to think like the person operating this truck, you'll never be a good dispatcher. That's why it's good when you got husband and wife, they got high levels of communication. They almost know what each other be thinking. Then sometimes the husband take the wife or vice versa out on the road with them for a little while, let them see what they go through in a day to know that this truck don't move like a car. And I just can't turn around and go get that 180 miles behind me, come back, go forward. You know, put your hands on something. Victory lap. Yep, yep. That was my granddad. You tell me, boy, put your hands on something. Everything going, yeah, that's right. If you can't learn to dispatch yourself, I ain't gonna say you deserve to go out of business. I'm just gonna say this: if you can't learn to dispatch yourself, it's a high probability that you may go out of business. For real, because to find a good dispatcher like a neat little haystack, I had one good one, and she my friend for life. That Ruth, she be up in here sometime, but that my friend for life. I love her to the end. And get what? She one of the nicest ladies I ever met in my life. But get what? Get what? She couldn't do it for me in the end. Because in the day, anything could happen. She started a new career. They're very, very much more lucrative than dispatching my little non-CDL truck with a 28-foot trailer. She started carrying ISO tanks and hazmat stuff every day across country, 110,000 pound gross, making bread. So, my little truck wasn't shit, but at the same time, she ain't blow me out. Before, she showed me what she was doing, kind of put me up on game, let me see how she was getting that money to add up like it and why she was negotiating the way she was negotiating. And I got good at understanding what a truck was worth. And it ain't about the size, it's about the circumstance and the time. Only way you can learn about circumstances is to experience them or have them occur or arise. If circumstances never arise, you never know how to handle them. And I'm just gonna side note this right here. I got some partners in the streets right now that could have handled that. I'm gonna touch on it. That Uvalde school shooting better than the police that were there. I can't say hats off to nobody but them federal age, them Bortec age. But them police there was there. I got some partners in the street. They some convicted fellas, probably got ankle monitor, ain't supposed to have no gun or nothing. But if they had went down like they had went down, and them folks have been in those circumstances before, all the gunfire and everything. I got some partners ain't gonna freeze up would have went in there and saved all them kids. It wouldn't have been no hour and 3 minutes before it went down before they just go up in there in the door, and the door wasn't even locked. We gonna touch on some American shit right now. Like for real though. Same thing with the dispatch. If a lot of circumstances with the truck order none you, bullshit broker, debating switch, the line about the weight of the load, all that shit. If you don't run across these circumstances, you're not trained to handle them. Just like them police officers ain't never had no training for them type of circumstances. They walk around high behind walls and shit while motherfuckers getting killed. Why innocent little bitty kids, little bitty children now. I ain't gonna lie, I got my eye. And get what would have went in there? I'm like, man, shit. Shit. Slid in there sideways about it. For real. With a little handgun, them folks had ARs and everything. My little handgun, I tried that boy. Sure would. I tried that boy. He might knock He might have knocked the goddamn top out my melon, but I sure tried that boy that day. I worked them angles on it day. I tried that boy that day. For real. And shout out to the young guy that stopped the mall shoot. I'm a two-way advocate. I love my firearms and all the shit that go with it. Concealed carry, constitutional carry, open carry, shit, baby carries. I don't give a fuck. I like them pistols. I like them guns. And get what I feel like if you ain't no convicted felon and them folks say you can have them, motherfucker, you should have them. Shout out to that young boy that stopped that mall shooting boy in that track. And that boy proficient with that thing by 40 yards across there, 10 shot, hit 8 out of 10. Strong shit only right there, boy, for real. Scared of you. Sure live. Yeah, them folk had ballistic shields and everything, man. Scared that young boy. That boy ain't been in no type of training whatsoever. These folk goddamn sitting around. And then they go to the whole little other thing. They go to the whole little other thing that you see in every city in America. You got the chief of police, the chief of the fire department, hell, the chief of the janitor. All these folks sloppy, slouchy, been sitting in their same job and elevating up for years and years and years. I know some firefighters too fat to climb a ladder. I know some police too fat to jump a fence, and they sitting in some of the high positions you can sit in policeism and firefightism, whatever you want to call it. But that shit almost like nepotism, and I'm all for doing this somebody solid and all that there. But as a little kid, I used to know a dude that was a firefighter, and I used to wonder how the hell he was a firefighter. Cause I'm a little kid and I don't know no better. He was an older guy. I knew him real good, but I was like, how the hell he a firefighter? And then when I got old enough to, understand life a little bit, I'm like, oh, okay, he a firefighter just 'cause he done been there that long, and they respecting it. But at the same time, if a fire jump out and he the first one there and he got a ladder and a way to save somebody in the water, he can't go up the ladder because he exceeds the capacity of the ladder. So what help are you beside leadership? So you know what I'm saying? Them type people might be really good leadership. But get what? We saw in that Uvalde shoot with that camera in that hallway, that the head man wasn't hitting on shit. It was one dude that was a regular police. He was old, and get what? He might have been a little pudgy, but get what? That boy was in the fight. That boy was getting down, catching angles, and begging for some help and support and couldn't get it. Had some folk back there hold out. They straight hold out. Well, I'm talking about all that need to be fired. Need to have will really be honest with you. Cause you go to me to a gunfight and they tell me them kids locked up in there and we the only people and we ain't the police. We just regular people. And they told us about this and we finna run up in there. You said, man, I'm down. I'm gonna go in with you. And I got a gun and you got a gun. And I look around and you ain't done no more. And I rescue these kids. I'm come back shoot you in the kneecap, bitch. So Lil, I'm come back shoot you in your kneecap. Like I wouldn't even been mad if old boy had a guy frustrated and shot one of them in the kneecap. For real, one of the I'm talking about fellow officer. Man, you got me sticking my head out the corner, sticking people around the corner, trying to see if I can get an angle on this dude. And now every time I look back, ain't nobody back there. Everybody around the other corner. Man, get the man, come on. In my day, we would whoop you and tell you you can't come back on the block no more. We whoop shit at you. So would whoop shit at you and tell you can't come back on the block no more. Better not catch you around here no more. No cap. So, same thing about these circumstances. I've seen these circumstances. I know what it is. I know what it costs. I know what I spent. I know what I lost. And I know how to keep you from doing it. That's why I do 1 hour consultation. I don't do no webinar, fucking webinar, and then folk that put them out. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. If that's how you get money, that's how you get money. If that's how you help people, that's how you help people. But get what? One thing about it is it value in what you're doing? Is there any value in what you're doing? The reason this brick comes from Mississippi all the way to Idaho because there's a value placed on it. These bricks, if y'all didn't know, they ain't neatly stacked. These bricks ain't neatly stacked. These bricks were hand cleaned of mortar and hand stacked because these come from a building that was demolished. And if you'll notice, if you can see these bricks, them Them bricks ain't got no holes in them. They don't mean shit to a lot of y'all, but most of the stuff you buy now ain't shit. Most of the stuff now that you buy is a watered down version of what it's supposed to be. Bricks that you buy right now that I carry all the time on this truck, they be neatly stacked, pretty, they designer, they can get them any color you want, and they got 3 holes in them most of the time. And it make them way less, and they found out if they put holes in the bricks, it's still they pretty much as strong as long as you got everything level and you sell them right, it's pretty much strong. You notice these bricks ain't got no holes in them, right? That's because they come from a building that was demolished from when they was really building shit. They don't make bricks like that no more. The only way you can get bricks like that is if you reclaim them from shit that they got tore down that was probably built in the early 20th century, early 20th century. Value. Value placed on them bricks got me 8100 to bring them over here. And I don't feel no kind of way about bringing them over here. A lot of people be like, that ain't enough money. Fuck you. Simply that. I said what I said. Man, there ain't no money. There's 8100. I'd have did it. It would have been 10,000. Well, get your 10,000 and bring some more over here. Fuck you. Uh, they valuable. They're right. Like I said, they were back when they were really building. They ain't cheaper. They cheaper to come by for the people that reclaiming them. Most places that like demolition people, they tear buildings down and they recycle all the parts of the building. Well, everything that recycled don't go to scrap and you get pennies on the dollar. Now, some stuff, once you take it and clean it off and make those brick viable again, you get top dollar. Top dollar. So shit, some of y'all might not want to go in trucking. Shit, some of y'all might want to go in demolition. Get you cleaning you some bricks. One of my first jobs when I was about 9 years old was across the street from my grandmother's house. They tore down a cotton gin compress. There's a storage facility that's federally bonded where they keep bales of cotton. They tore down part of it, and it was actually in my neighborhood. Cause get what? While y'all be talking about a lot of shit about this economy and stuff like this, I come from the city that made the economy what it is in the South. I come from Greenwood, Mississippi, formerly known as the cotton capital of the world. Y'all motherfuckers want to talk about some slaving and some fucking sharecropping and some picking some cotton and shit? I come from the cotton capital of the world, not Africa. You can go look it up on Google now. It's somewhere in Africa. Greenwood, Mississippi, up until probably 15 to 20 years ago, was the cotton capital, not of America, but of the world. Yeah, there's a lot of shit y'all can't tell me about. It was across the street from my fucking house. So get what? They tore it down and they told us that I'm 9 years old. Hey, all y'all kids, we cleaning bricks, we paying. We don't know what they paying. We don't know no better. We out here bad, man. We over here cleaning bricks. We cleaning bricks. So look at what we cleaning now. This is a square. This is called a square. So we out there where they just demolished this building that got rats, snakes. They saw a bear back there one time and everything. We out in the middle of this rubble pile, right, pile of rubbish that's about 5 acres. Just piles of bricks and rubbish where they done came with the wrecking ball and knocked it down, and you gotta find bricks that still hold, but they might still have some concrete or something on them. Get your hammer, knock them off, start stacking them on a pallet. I was stacking bricks like this when I was 9 years old. I was reclaiming a stack of bricks that probably cost more than $1,000. They was paying us $3 to make this whole square. It was August. I was 9 years old and I begged my great grandmother to let me go over there and work because I really want to work. She's like, you ain't got to do that, baby. I really want to go over there. They say they paying money. I'm a little kid. I ain't know no better. I ain't know to ask how much y'all paying. I just know. I just know. I wasn't very good at cleaning bricks at 9 years old. The hammer was heavy. It was one of those axe handle hammers that you chop with. That I kind of probably could have cut my fucking foot off with at 9 years old. But get what? I'm out there cleaning bricks for these folks. And I ain't gonna talk about what color they was or nothing. And none of that there. That's irrelevant. We ain't gonna talk about that. But a square of bricks, which I did not complete. I completed probably like 2/3 of a square from 9 in the morning to about 3:30 that evening. I probably had stacked about maybe 80 bricks in this stack, maybe 70, 80 bricks. And they gave me a $2 and told me to have a good day. So when it comes down to some working, you know what I'm saying? Tell that little shit to their man. See, a lot of folks do this shit from behind a desk, and I go live for a reason. Cause I've been grinding. I've been grinding. 40, is this 48K? 47, yeah. Yeah, 47 and a half. I say 48 really will. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's 48. We say 48. It's 48. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, man, that's just a little something to let y'all know. Like, I've been like this all my life. Like, I really be on the grind all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? Value. So, like I said in the beginning of this small conversation about value, what value, what service are you providing? I'll provide one-on-one consultation for $100. Some folks provide webinar for $500. It ain't about that. It's all about the value that you receive. Hey, Ro. Hey, peace out, love. Hey, man, I'm finna get ready to do the same thing on some night stuff, bro. We done talk from the sun being almost down to just being a just a little bit of sun left right there. Victory lap with man. I ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole nother topic of discussion. But I just say this: it wasn't pleasant. Hey, and then hey, check this out. Just for the sake of argument, look what just pulled up. Another load. Like boy, they getting these pies from up here and bringing them down there. Well, I'm gonna be just like this tomorrow, headed up out of here. And like I said, I'm gonna come back and do the low level video with you guys. Y'all stay blessed, man. Be safe out there. Stay encouraged. And like I say, y'all already know what I say about a hater and a mammoth, for real.